linen sheets got you wrapped up like a Sunday secret. Morning light be leaking through the blinds, don't even sweat it. Coffee steam is rising like a slow, unbothered spirit. Nothing on a schedule, we just living in the minute. Your hair's a little messy, but it's messy how I like it. Summer breeze is drifting through the window, we don't fight it. This the kind of peace that money never could have bought us. Just a room, a rhythm, and a quiet love that caught us. And Sunday morning, soft and slow, coffee, linen, letting go. Nothing loud, nothing rushed, just this quiet, just enough. Watch you stretch across the bed like sunlight stretching wide. Half asleep but reaching for me, pulling me inside. It's the kind of morning that don't need a destination. Just your breathing in the breeze and soft rotation. Bacon crackling distant like a background kind of song. Newspaper unopened, we don't mind the day, move on. Every little detail feel like poetry in motion. Domestic and divine like a quiet kind of ocean. Sunday morning, warm and slow, letting go. Nothing loud, nothing rushed. This the peace I dreamed of us. Funny how the smallest moments hold the biggest weight. Funny how a Sunday morning teaches me to wait on the bigger things, the future, all the plans we make. Cause right now, right here is already so damn great. I don't need the fireworks, don't need the grand design. Just your body in the sunlight, just this borrowed time. Every breath you're breathing next to me feels like a gift. Simple as the coffee steam, quiet as the drift. This is home, this is home. Coffee, linen, you and sun. Nothing loud, nothing rushed, just this Sunday, just enough. Silence sitting soft between us like a second skin. Sipping on the sentences I never let begin. Got a mouthful of the moments that I keep managing. Careful with the closeness, calculated kind of damage. Coffee's going cold while the conversation's staying safe. Skimming past the surface of a deeper kind of ache. Words are waiting quiet like a ledge I never leap. Grown enough to hold it, grown enough to never speak. So much to say, saying nothing at all. Reading the space between the words when you call. Grown folks got a way of holding back the flood. Quiet as a confession that never turns to blood. Watching how you fidget when the topic gets too near. Watching how the weather always window dresses fear. Both of us are fluent in the language of avoidance. Both of us got history that taught us to be quiet voice. Wanna tell you something true, but truth's a heavy coat. Wearing all my wisdom like an alibi I wrote. Maybe if I shorter, maybe if the walls came down, maybe we'd be closer, maybe we'd just drown. So much to say, saying nothing at all. Reading your silence like a language on the wall. Oh, grown folks got a way of holding what could heal. Quiet as a secret that we're both too scared to feel. Funny how the fear of losing keeps us stuck in place. Funny how we perfect every practice polished face. I could write 1,000 verses just to say I care, but somewhere between the drafts I lose my nerve to share. Maybe love ain't loud, maybe love's the pause we take. Maybe love's the choice of every word we choose to break. But choosing safety over saying feels like choosing less. So I stay composed, controlled, collecting my regrets. So much I never say, drowning in the quiet. So much left unspoken, buried in the riot of a heart that's grown too careful, calculated, tame. I I'd rather live in almost than admit and lose the game. There's a specific kind of a lie that only runs at full temperature for a while, and you know it while it's happening, which is the best and worst part. I remember the week I found a thing, couldn't tell you what it was, just that the mornings came with purpose and the evenings came because I'd earned them, stayed up past the reasonable, forgot to eat, forgot to check the phone, forgot the whole administrative beat of ordinary life. It fell away like clothes you don't need inside. A house is finally warm and something opened up that wide. I was reading everything adjacent, pulling threads at 2 a.m., writing notes to no one, circling back to read them. By the morning, half of it was genius and the other half was not, but the ratio didn't matter because the engine was so hot that even the misfires had a kind of productive momentum. The mistakes were teaching me the shape of what was in them. I lost 3 weeks like that, not lost, collected. A different kind of time, more concentrated, more directed by whatever was igniting, not by calendar or plan, just the specific gravity of being inside something in, not wanting out. Everything burns brightest before it learns to last. The fever of the first weeks never holds, but while it passed through me, it rearranged the furniture, moved the walls. I'm still living in the room it made. That's all. The cooling was so gradual, I almost didn't clock it. The notes got shorter, then they stopped, I didn't lock it into habit before the heat dropped below threshold. And then one Tuesday, it was just a thing I used to hold with both hands. Now it sat inside the shelf, still present, still respected, but without the self. Forgetting quality, the disappearance into it. I look at it the way you look at something that once lit your whole interior and now just occupies a place. And the available space, still good, no disgrace. And having cool, but I noticed the degree in what I've been while burning, and who I now was, freed from it. And both of them were real but different way. The burning version had a recklessness that felt like fate. The cool one had perspective, and perspective's a fair trade, except you can't go back and choose it, it's just where you wait. When the water drops, everything reveals its shape. When it stops changing fast, the obsession leaves a mold of what it was. It lasts longer than the feeling in the mold becomes the room you live in after, rearranged, still holding its perfume. Now I notice it in other people, that particular glow of someone fully inside something, the specific way they go quiet in a room because they're louder somewhere else in the interior. You recognize the temporary wealth of it, the eyes that aren't quite here because they're there. Wherever there is, deep in the problem, deep in the affair, the obsession. And I watch it with the tenderness of someone who has been that lit and knows what follows. Less intensity, more knowledge, and the knowledge is worth having. But the burning, there's no replication, no exact having. And rebuilding every new obsession is its own first time, its own temperature, its own unknowing zone. I'm in between them now, the last one cool, the next one not yet arrived. The interval, the question, what it will be. And I don't know, I never do until it's already started. And I'm already through the door without remembering I opened it. Everything burns brightest when it hasn't learned its name. The heat that can't be measured, it's the kind you can't reclaim. But the room it leaves behind is still a room, still mine, still shaped by what I burnt for. Still lit from somewhere, still a sign that I was once completely somewhere else and came back changed. And that's enough. There's always been enough. The next one's coming, I can tell because the mornings have that edge again. This slight resistance before the day opens, like a door that knows it's about to be useful. I'm not chasing it, just leaving the window open. Street lights blur into a liquid gold parade. Dashboard glow, the only witness to the words I never said. Speedometer climbing, but my mind's still stuck in yesterday. Radio static comes a secret that's stitched inside my chest. Windows crack, the city breathes the smoke of amber haze. Every mile I put between us just unravels what I fled. Steering was the only thing that's steady in this maze. Your name still living rent-free in the silence of my head. Chasing taillights, drowning in the night. Can I run this feeling, riding shotgun on my side? Empty roads reflecting everything I hide. Midnight got me spilling what I never verbalized. Gas station neon paints a halo on an empty lot. Coffee gone cold in the cup holder, untouched, unclaimed. Phone lit up with messages I'm too afraid to read or not. Every exit signs a question mark I can't explain. Fog rolling low like it's hiding what I can't forget. Street lines disappear the way our conversations used to fade. Turn the volume up so the engine drowns the alphabet of everything I swallowed down but never fully said. Chasing taillights, burning through the dark. Can't I drive the echo living underneath my heart? Every red light's asking me to fall apart. Midnight keeps on rapping what I buried in the stars. Maybe silence was the loudest thing I ever gave you. Maybe distance was the closest I could ever be. Headlights washing over everything I couldn't say to you. Now the road's the only witness left to carry me. So I let it out into the static and the exhaust. Let the engine on the eulogy I couldn't speak. This 4 a.m. confession is the only love I got. Scattered like the mile markers I keep passing in my sleep. Chasing taillights, finally let it show. Every mile I'm learning how to let the feeling go. Street lights fading, but the truth still steady close. Midnight was the mirror that I needed all along. Summer came around again and brought your name with it. Every year it does the same. I can't outrun it. Sun hits different when it's dragging up the past. First heat of the season, and you're back here at last. Popsicle stains on the porch where we used to sit. Fireflies in mason jars, loving miniature bits. You had that laugh that made the whole block feel alive. Summer nights felt endless back in '05. Bike rides to the corner store for candy and a soda. Splitting one between us like we splitting one soda. Didn't know that love that simple wouldn't always stay. Didn't know that seasons change the same as people change. Summer got a memory, it won't let go. Every June it whispers what I used to know. Sunscreen in your perfume, some familiar blend. Every summer starts the same, reminds me how it ends. That summer that we had felt different. Felt like static, conversations getting shorter, feelings getting dramatic. You said, maybe distance made the feelings kinda fade. I said, maybe growing up's the reason feelings change. Watched the fireworks that year but didn't hold your hand. Something in the air already told me where we land. Packed away that summer like a photo in a drawer. But every June it finds the light and knocks upon my door. Summer got a memory, it won't let go. Every June it hands me back the version that I know. Sunscreen and your perfume, ghost that never ends. Every summer starts the same, and still I miss my friends. So here's to summer, here's the seasons and the way they turn. Here's to loving something simple, watching how you learn that people ain't forever, but the feeling never leaves. Every summer breeze still carries pieces of we. Just a memory now, just a warm goodbye. Every summer, same story, same you, same sky. Sun's still high, but I can feel the season leaning. Every laugh we sharing got a little extra meaning. Watching you like film, I know I'm running out of reeling. Trying to memorize this warmth before it starts revealing. Every sunset now got weight it didn't used to carry. Every one more day feels borrowed, feels a little scary. Holding on to summer like it's something I can marry. Knowing that the calendar don't care how much I tarry. This might be the last one of the light. Holding on to golden hours, holding on so tight. If this the final summer, let it burn so bright. I don't wanna say goodbye, just wanna say goodnight. Counting down the days, but pretending that I'm not. Every moment turning precious, every corner turning hot. We don't talk about the ending, act like it's forgot. But I see it in the way you're holding on to what we got. Beach towels drying slower like they stalling out the fall. Every photo that we're taking might be used to just recall. This the kind of ending neither one of us can stall. Loving something temporary, giving it my all. This might be the last one of the sun. Holding on to everything before the moment's done. If this the final summer, I ain't trying to run. I just wanna stay here till the end is finally won. Hey, yeah. Maybe endings ain't as cruel as I was taught to think. Maybe this the beauty right before the seasons brink. Every inning's just a doorway that we're scared to walk into. So I'm staying in this hallway, staying here a little longer with you. Cause forever ain't a promise, forever just a lie we tell, to make the temporary feel like something we could hold as well. But I'd rather love you knowing that the end is drawing near than pretend this could be forever and lose the meaning here. This is the last one that we'll share. Holding on to summer like it's proof that we were there. If this the final season, I don't wanna miss a thing. Let the ending be as beautiful as everything in spring. Didn't see it coming, thought his heart was on lockdown. And she walked into the frame and shifted the whole sound. No warning, no signal, just a quiet kind of static building up inside his chest, subtle and dramatic. He's leaning on the wall like it's holding up his cool, watching how she moves like water, effortless and free. Telling himself this is nothing, telling himself he's no fool. But his pulse is speaking louder than his mind's philosophy. She laughs at something small and he forgets to breathe right. Something shifting in the frequency, something rearranged. His usual composure slipping quiet into the night. He's not sure what's happening, only sure that something's changed. He's falling, doesn't say a word. Heart racing, feelings stirred. Never planned on losing ground. Something's different, something's found. Yeah. He replays a voice like a record skipping soft and slow. Catches himself smiling at his phone for no real cause. Used to move through moments easy, used to steady flow. Now he's tangled in a rhythm, breaking all his usual laws. His boys keep asking what's up with him, he just shrugs it off. Can't explain the static building every time she's near. Used to be untouchable, now he's soft, now he's lost in a feeling he won't name out loud but can't deny it's here. He's falling, losing all control. Heart racing out of his hole. He never has to lose this ground. Something's rising, something's found. He finally texts her something simple, deletes it, writes again. Standing at the crossroads of his pride and what he's feeling. Every version of himself before this moment feels like then. Every version after might be something worth revealing. He hits send before he doubts it, heart caught in his throat. Watching three dots dance on screen like they hold his fate. She replies with just a laugh emoji, and something in him wrote a whole new chapter in the seconds that he had to wait. He's falling, finally says the word, not scared no more. Being heard, heart wide open, no more ground to protect. His love was found. He didn't see it coming, but he's glad it came around. Something shifted quiet, something solid, something sound. He's not the same man standing here as when the night began. It's the kind of falling that turns boys into men. The first day of summer vacation, she left her shoes by the door and didn't think about them again for 6 weeks. That's the whole story, but let me tell it right. She hit the asphalt at 8 in the morning, barefoot and deliberate. The heat already rising from the road, illiterate. Language of the summer that her feet could read. Every crack and patch and pebble, no speed. It required of her. The alley at its own pace, the narrow one between the garden walls. The grace of a passage built for bicycles and cats and children in the summer. She was that last category, 10 years old and sovereign. Over the 6 weeks ahead, the foreign country of the school year put away. Behind her like a jacket, she was glad to leave for days that didn't have a schedule or a bell. Just the alley and the heat and the specific smell of the neighbor's garden after someone watered it. The sweet particular that every summer kid carries into adulthood without knowing what to call it. Just reaches for it sometimes and it falls. Barefoot on the alley, summer open and wide. The asphalt keeping score of every stride. She on the narrow passage in the sky above. That particular freedom has no synonym for love. But it's close, it's close. By 10 she mapped the whole kilometer of lane, from the fig tree that was always there to the drain that flooded when it rained, then drew the frogs. By evening she knew the territory, the logs of every door and window. Which ones had the dog that barked, which ones had the radio. The fog of adult interiors glimpsed through curtains left ajar. The laundry lines that made the alley a bazaar of other people's ordinary. She moved under it, all like a fish through coral, intimate with the ecosystem part of it, unclaimed by anyone. Just a summer and an unnamed freedom of the barefoot hour before the heat became too much church when the asphalt's dark. Concrete was still decided, hot enough to feel like purpose. Underfoot instead of punishment, the surface. Told her where the day was going, she could read the road the way the sailors read the weather. Her own code. Lord, barefoot on the alley the whole day to spend. The road knows where the summer starts to bend. Toward afternoon, she reads it in the heat. The territory mapped in every barren honest beat of soul. Long stone, she's home. The afternoons were different, she returned to the shade of the fig tree where the light was softly made into something slower. Ate the fruit directly from the branch the way the summer asked you to, exactly, without ceremony. And watched the alley empty into the sea etch the hour. The plenty of the quiet afternoon, the cats emerging from wherever cats go. When the heat is surging past the comfortable, she stayed at the root of the tree and felt the day go still. The fruit above her and the road below, and nothing between her and the summer. Just the breathing of a child inside the center of the season, without a name for it, without a reason to need one pure duration, just the hour. Moving through the fig tree's particular bower of shade and light, and the distant sound of someone's television. She was found inside the summer found inside her the kind of equation that the years transfer into nostalgia. Without her permission, barefoot on the alley looking back from here, the road was teaching her what she'd hold dear. Without knowing she was learning anything at all, the asphalt, the fig tree, the afternoon's long haul of shade and heat, the sovereign weeks of being no one's schedule. The cheeks flush from the sun, the soul's already tough by August. That's the whole of it, that's enough, more than enough. That road was the first country she ever fully owned. The summer still lives in the particular heat, rising from asphalt under bare feet. Somewhere in her body, every July still there, still hers by September. The shoes were by the door again. She put them on without looking, but the soles of her feet knew something the shoes didn't, and still do. Candles flicker low, shadows dance across your face. A half-eaten bruschetta sits between the empty space. You laugh at something small in the room, forgets its noise. I'm counting every syllable, addicted to your voice. The way it disappears, like he knows what's happening in here. The playlist shifts to something soft, the kind you only hear when the night decides to slow itself and hold the moment still. I reach across the table just to feel that quiet thrill. Second glass of wine, your eyes begin to change. Something shifts between us, rearranging all the strange. The distance we were keeping folds like linen, soft and thin. I don't know where you end now, don't know where I begin. You trace the rim of your glass like you're choosing every word. The things we almost said tonight hang heavier than hurt. The street light through the window paints a halo on your skin. I'm memorizing details I might never see again. You ask me what I'm thinking and I tell you nothing much, but I'm cataloging everything. You laugh, your lips should touch. The city hums outside like it's indifferent to this scene, but I'm dissolving slowly into everything you mean. Second glass of wine, the table feels too wide. Something in your silence pulls me quietly inside. The distance we were keeping turns to smoke against the light. I don't know how we got here, only glad we stayed tonight. Maybe this is what they mean when they say timing is a ghost. It drifts through every almost and it haunts the ones you're close. You pour the last of the bottle without asking if I want. And that small assumption wrecks me like a beautiful affront. We split the check, we split the night, but something doesn't split. The kind of thing you carry home and don't quite know where it's. Second glass of wine, but now the bottle's gone. The distance we were keeping was the lie we leaned upon. Yeah. Something crossed between us that I can't take back a name. And I don't want the morning if the morning looks the same. He wakes up and the ceiling looks like something newly painted. Gravity's a little softer than it was before her name. Colors that were muted now arrive completely unrestrained, like someone tuned the static and the silence learned to sing. Streets he's walked 1,000 times reveal a different structure. Corners holding secrets that he never stopped to see. Something in the ordinary rearranges its own texture. Every mirror shows a version closer to who he could be. He notices the way the light bends soft through afternoon. Notices the way his coffee somehow tastes like possibility. The city's the same city, but it's playing a different tune. Every red light feels like patience. Every green light feels like free. He's not the same man walking through the same familiar maze. Something cracked the surface open, something let the current through. World didn't change its axis, but he's seeing it a different way. Like the volume finally matches all the colors coming through. Everything's louder, everything's clear. World rearranging since she got here. Gravity's different, weightless, new. He's seeing color he never knew. He catches himself slower now, savoring the pause. Used to rush through moments like the obstacles to pass. Now he's counting seconds like there's something worth the cost. Time stopped being currency, started being something vast. His playlist sounds different, every lyric hits new angles. Songs he heard 100 times suddenly reveal their core. Every metaphor he wrote before feels tangled, feels mangled next to what he's feeling now, which needs no metaphor. He's noticing the details, architecture's subtle shade. Building a whole language out of moments he can't name. World's the same dimensions, but the distance rearranged. Closer to the present, further from the past he came. He's learning how to sit in stillness, learning how to stay. Learning that the quiet isn't empty, isn't cold. World he used to rush through, now he's asking it to stay. Every day a little slower, every day a little gold. Everything's softer, everything's clear. World rearranging since she got here. Distance different, closer, new. He's living colors he never knew. Maybe love's not addition, maybe love's revealing what was always present, buried underneath the noise. Maybe world don't change its shape, it just changes what he's feeling. Maybe clarity was always there, just waiting for his choice. He used to navigate by habit, walking half asleep. Now every step's deliberate, every breath's aware. World he thought was finished now got secrets he could keep. Discovering, discovering, discovering everywhere. Everything's brighter, everything's here. World transfigured since she got near. Nothing added back, nothing new. Just the world finally coming into view.